name is EJ Ramos. I am from Watts, Los Angeles, and I was born and raised out here. Been going at it ever since '88, going strong. My parents are Salvadoran. Some people think I'm mixed or something because my hair is like nappy, or from the Caribbean or something. I'm really not. Salvadoreño, salvatrucha, 100% loco, ya sabes. And yeah, but that's me, man. I grew up in LA. Of course, have our hardships, and there was amazing times.
Mm-hmm.
People don't talk about all the good and beautiful things that happen in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of them, those don't get exalted, but there are. And I was blessed to live in a household with both of my parents up until the age of 17. That's where my pops is I don't know what they did, some witchcraft or some shit where he fell in love with some chick that was in Boston, and it's crazy. It's an intricate story, but he ends up dipping. I ended up being the man of the house. My little sister was 3 at the time, and ever since then, I just been on the grind, man. I always wanted to go to MI, Musicians Institute, and I did that like 3-4 years later. 3-4 years later, I was able to do that, get my degree in music business, and I started managing artists. I started doing different things. But yeah, it was just growing up, having big dreams, finding music, studying more about it, and then just like performing it, honestly.
Are you still actively making music?
You know what? Music will always run through my veins, and that's for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure you feel the same way about that.
For sure.
I love it to death, but I'm not actively pursuing a career in music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just more like, I do it when I got time because I still love it. I will make time for it here and there because I feel that it completes me. So if at any moment I feel kind of empty inside, most of the time it's because I haven't done music in a while.
It's therapeutic.
It's therapeutic, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
It's fun too, right? Like it relieves so much stress. And
it's the release of stress. It's the fun. And I think that people need to always keep that one childhood thing that made them happy in their life up until they die, really. That one thing that
passion
you were passionate about, that you were like, can't wait to get home to do after school. Man, you should still do that here and there because it will keep you sane in the brain. Real shit.
Got a dream, bro. Yeah. Not give up on those because that's important. It's necessary.
Yeah, and even if it's like the dream was like to be famous with it, as mine was to fucking be the best, the top artist. It won't take away from me still loving it, even if I didn't accomplish that. I have other career goals now, but it's not gonna take away from me loving it and doing it here and there for fun.
Right, Jay.
Ain't nobody gave a fuck. Don't give a fuck, my boy. It's real, it's real. Work is that good life. Ain't nobody gave a fuck. Where the good life at? Gotta go out here and get it. On the rise, since I can't go no lower. About that price, since I ain't just gonna show up. You blew up, so what? We grew up so rough. They talk gutter shit. We from the sewers. Ain't nobody knew us. Just some kids with aspirations from a nation that is high off medication. And I was just skating. I fell in love with the grind. They wanted me to bang. I told them thugs I was fine. No hugs, but we was tight all the time. And if they crossed the line, we had to fight all the time. This fucking life, it got my mind in a bind. No father figure, so I got high to unwind. And then the alcohol befriending me became worse enemies. I swear to God, it cost me way too much and hurt my family. And I pretend to be alright, smiling while my heart is broken. Cause in the hood, nobody's chosen. This is that hood life, ain't nobody gave a fuck about. They don't give a fuck, man. They don't give a fuck. Work Work is that good life. Ain't nobody gave a fuck. What a good life. Where that go? This is that good life. Ain't nobody gave a fuck. They don't give a fuck, my boy. It's real. It's real. Work is that good life. Ain't nobody gave a fuck. Where the good life at? Gotta go out here and get it.
Can you talk to me about 953, bro? What that means to you?
Yo, 953, that's that power, spirit, energy, man. So each number represents a word. 9 is the power, 5 is spirit, and 3 is energy. And basically, these are the components that make a human being thrive. Because if you have power, you're able to move about in the world in a certain way, right? Not maybe you might see it as a celebrity would, or as a person in position of power would, but power could be created anywhere. I'm actually listening to the 48 Laws of Power. I don't know if you heard about that book.
Yeah, I read it.
It's Robert Greene, and he it's an amazing book. Honestly, if you want to learn how to manifest power,
it's a must read.
It's legendary. And then the spirit part, we're spiritual beings in a physical body. People might not understand spirituality because they've been fed religion, and religion is not necessarily spiritualism. It's based on that, but it goes into different sectors that it kind of like, it throws people off. But we're spirit in nature. Everything that you see and touch and you can't even see, it's spiritual. Spiritual is in the physical, and if you don't understand it, or if you don't want to understand it, then you can never use it. If you understand or want to learn about spiritual knowledge and wisdom, then you can use it to your advantage. But unless you have that interest, you won't. But either or, even if you want to or not, still real. You can't escape it. It's like air. You can't stop breathing. You can't stop being spiritual just because you don't believe in it. You still are. And then energy, bro. Everything is energy. Everything that you see is a vibration. Everything that vibrates has energy. Light, anything, emptiness still has energy. So that's basically the long explanation of 953. I hope you concise that somehow.
For sure. And what's up with the ring, bro, on your necklace?
Are you talking about this one?
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro.
I was just curious.
You're not gonna believe it, man. So I was digging through some things in my backyard, old stuff, right? We haven't seen it in a long time. And I ran across this box, and there's some things in there. I was just throwing things, and there was this ring in there. I was like, what is this? And then, actually, man, look, check this out. I'll fucking like take it off real quick. If you could capture this, that'd be dope. If I get it off of here. It says, to thine own self be true. It's like this old type of silver. It's engraved in there, to thine own self be true. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, and it was at a moment where I needed to hear that though. It was like I was kind of deviating, and going different ways, and so so people don't believe in angels, but the truth is we do have a guardian angel, and he talks to us through signs, through other people, through inspiration, and through motivation. That's how they talk to, that's how they communicate. So whenever you have that one serendipitous moment where you feel like, oh, that was amazing, it couldn't have been a coincidence, that was your angel speaking directly to you. Like, I need to get some
like an epiphany.
Like I need trust, like, and then the bus rolls through, and then there was this one thing that says have trust. Like, okay, those are ways that angels communicate with us in the realest way. And this was one for me. I was like, damn, bro. Yep. No doubt
bro.
about
That's
it.
a good motto to live by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we can't have a relationship with the spiritual side unless we start understanding these things. And I think humanity is devoid of that right now. We think everything is physical and we think everything is material. That's the surface. That's like, you know how you've seen that picture with the iceberg, and it's just like a tip sticking out and then a big ass bottom under the ocean.
Yeah.
Bro, physical and fucking material is the tip of the iceberg. That whole bottom of the iceberg, spiritual. People will never find it unless they get some interest in it.
So if you're in marketing, can you touch a little bit on that?
Yeah. So over the time and over time that I was not fully locked in on the music, I
taking a hiatus.
yeah, in a way. But you know what really did it, bro? I'll keep it real. I was checking through my email and I got an email from Ty Lopez. A lot of motherfuckers, they'll hear this and they're like, I know Ty Lopez, because he's big in the marketing world, in the digital marketing world. And I got this email. It was like, yo, social media marketing agency, you could learn how to do it, $1,000 course. And I mean, his video, he's like, yeah, I'm here in my garage with my Lambo, and he has his library in the back, and he tells you how he did it.
I've seen that.
Yeah. He fucking, bro, I was like, what? Like that? Like you could just promote some of these small businesses, or get them making money, and then you just, so it convinced me. I got into it. I paid for mentorship. I paid for courses. I spent like $30K, bro, on just straight the education of it. And that was 2017. So 2017, fast forward to 2021, that's about 4 years. That's 4 years of straight, like learning the game, actually getting clients, actually getting them results. And now I don't have a 9-to-5. I quit my 9-to-5 to pursue my agency, still building it. But the dream is to travel, work from my laptop, gain human wisdom through different cultures, and then take it there. But marketing is what I do now, like full time.
For an aspiring entrepreneur, like what would be some piece of advice that you know, with the knowledge that you've acquired, like would you tell them? Like,
get comfortable getting uncomfortable. Like we grow up in a comfort zone, and that comfort zone is usually small for the majority of people. And success is just outside of that comfort zone. So I have a mentor, he calls it a circle of influence, right? So our circle of influence is the things that we have control over. But the things we don't have control over, they're out here. But in order for you to grow, you need to learn how to control or have influence over those other things. So say for example, like you're scared to talk to girls. Like you want a pretty girlfriend, but you feel like she's always going to shut you down.
And you're shy.
Yeah, like you're shy as fuck. So one of the keys to break that confidence, one of the keys to break that comfort zone of, oh, well, she's probably gonna say no anyways, or nah, I probably don't look good enough for her, or all these excuses that will stop you from approaching her, that you think of a million things in your head real quick. So you have to, and I'm sorry I can't recall who I got this from, but I would love to give them the reference due to them. But he was like, okay, whenever you see that girl, count 3, 2, 1, go. Doesn't matter what line you use, doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. The point is that you 3, 2, 1 action, you go, and you talk to her. And the best pickup line of all time is like, hey, I'm EJ. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Most of the time, that's all you gotta do, bro. There is no clever pickup line that's always gonna work. because all women are different. But I'm talking about dating. I'm picking up on girls, bro. Damn, what I didn't want to do. Nah, but for real, it's that getting outside of the things that make you comfortable. Because rich, successful motherfuckers, I could cuss on here, right?
Yeah, you good.
They love getting uncomfortable, because if you get uncomfortable, it means you're about to do something different, and it's gonna expand your fucking knowledge. So for people that want to get their brand out, that want to get their page known, that want to fucking get famous and make money from their brand, what they need is to start creating more content that makes them uncomfortable. Because once they do that, more eyeballs are gonna be on their brand. And that's the key, bro. Getting uncomfortable and creating content. Two top things.
For sure. And I know we could talk about this for hours and hours upon hours. But so if anybody would like to reach out to you, bro, like, can you share your handle?
For sure, man.
However, what's the best way to get to you?
953 results at, oh shit, that's my email. 953 results at Instagram. Just hit me up right there at 953 results. Okay. The best way to get at me is really will be through Instagram. I'm on there a lot more than Facebook. I'm on all the platforms just because you have to build that omnipresence, be everywhere. You get more exposure. So another key thing for your brand is exposure. Get it, be seen on different platforms. But get at me at 953 results, 953 results. Send me a DM. For sure, I'm gonna check it out because I check all my shit.
I want to ask you about Cleanup Gang, your philanthropy work, bro, that you do for the city that we was born and raised in.
Yeah, man. So Cleanup Gang actually came up out of me getting frustrated with seeing the fucking streets dirty as shit, bro. I was like, I would roll through the streets. I'm like, man, those things have been on that corner for a long time. Like, why doesn't the city come pick them up? Well, I realized that you need to put a request in to get them scooped up. Cool. I started doing that. I'll take pictures of shit, submitting it. The city will come and pick them up. And then I see my own street. I'm like, man, I want the city clean, but if I want to do something about it, the best way to start anything is to start on your own block. Start on your own house. Start with your own people. Start in your own town. Yo, it's the guy EJ, and I'm with the lovely Priscilla once again. And today we are doing it a little bit different. We're gonna go around and take pictures of spots
that need picking up, man. People just would put out the trash, unload it on the street.
They just leave it there. I'm not sure if they call it in or not, but even if they did, we are doing that extra request to get it scooped up. The city will come and pick shit up if we tell them, but if we don't, how they're gonna know? So we're just gonna go around town and we're gonna take pictures and we're gonna submit it on the My LA 311 app. All right, we're gonna work with what we have. Let's go.
We are 5 requests in. Just put that one in the books. That turned out to be somebody's home, so we really didn't want to mess with it. And shit, 5 down, 5 to go. Let's get 10 in, y'all. Priscilla, we hit our magic number of 10. Number 10, we just accomplished that. We are feeling like the mighty TPD, Trash Patrol Department. Trash Patrol Department.
Don't get bogged down on trying to go fix Africa and you can't even fix your hometown. Like, I think people always want to escape where they're at and go fix problems elsewhere to prove something to themselves, I don't know, or to other people. But to me, if I can make Watts clean, I can make South LA clean, and I can make Southern California clean, and I can make California clean, and then we could work on other states. We could build, and I'm not saying like I'm gonna stick to a structure, because you always build relationships thinking about what it could be, growing fast, expanding, helping more people. But to me, it's like, these fucking streets is dirty as shit. We all pay taxes, and the least our people could visually get for their money paid is clean streets. Right now, it feels like South LA, South Central, Watts, it's been forgotten, bro. It just looks like they'll come and build these medians in the street, and they'll never get maintenance. So now weeds are growing in the middle of them, and it looks stupid. Like, what is that about? So it just pisses me off, bro, honestly. And ever since I was little, my dad used to take me gardening, and picking up the trash at the end was the most satisfying thing, bro, of the whole of gardening a house. Mowing the lawn, blowing, but raking and putting the trash away, to me, was my biggest satisfaction. Looking at how it looked before and how it looked after, to me, is the best feeling ever. So when I go to these sites, and we already done like 2 of them, and did some more service requests. My girl Priscilla, thank you so much. She's my angel next to me doing this. She, we basically, it's like when I see this site and it looks dirty as shit, and then we do our thing, and then afterwards I take the same picture and I see the transformation, ultimate satisfaction, bro. It's like a guilty pleasure, and that it's not guilty at all. It just feels good as fuck.
It's fulfilling, right? Rewarding.
Fulfilling and rewarding.
The before and after.
Yeah. So to me, it's just that. It's not just that I'm doing. First of all, I'm not doing it to impress or get attention or boast or say or talk shit to the people that ain't doing it. It's not about that. It's about a personal inclination to really do it, and I get fulfillment from it. So the people that I want helping us, and I got people already reaching out like, yo, I want to do that too. Like, I want to help. It's people that also want to do it from the heart too, and that blows my mind, bro. We got some big things coming on that already. Got some big names already saying they want to come through. So I'm excited, super excited about it, bro. Thanks for asking, man.
No doubt, bro. Thank you for your work, bro. You are appreciated, man.
Thanks, bro.
And hopefully, I can. This might help at least get you some people to come out and help.
Well, we're gonna get
myself
you to come out here and help.
No,
What
myself
you mean?
included. No, for sure. Let me know when the next one is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. We gotta get the gusto out there, man.
Definitely, we gonna go for the gusto.
We gonna go for the gusto.
But yeah, bro. Any last words that you wanna leave the viewer with, bro? Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I would just say that really, like, I know people talk about like following your heart and all that, following your vision. In the end, it's really about being happy. Like, as a human being, we just want to be happy. Different things make different people happy. Find what makes you happy and do that. Don't buy yourself like, I don't have a passion, do what makes you happy. Like, honestly. And I'm not saying like, oh, I just like to lay on the couch and watch TV all day, that makes me happy. It's like, that makes the body happy. But what about the spirit? Like, what makes your spirit thrive?
The purpose, what's the purpose?
What's a legacy you want to leave behind?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For your kids, for the future generations, how do you want to be remembered? One of my mentors, actually, his name is Jason Capital, and he was like, imagine you're at this room and all of a sudden, like, you just see everybody's just crying, and they're having this bad moment. Everybody's dressed in black, and it's like you try to talk to them, but you can't. All of a sudden, you realize you're at a funeral, and the more you look around, you realize that, oh shit, it's your funeral. You're the one they're crying for, and it was your time to go. And you hear the conversations they're having about you. they're talking about the man or woman that you were while you were alive.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want them to be saying about you?
That's deep.
I'm like, that right there is the type of life I want to live.
Mm-hmm.
I want to live the type of life that they're gonna talk about positively when I'm up in that box. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my final words, bro.
That was a good one, bro. Hey.
Yeah,
Any
man.
shout outs or anything you want to plug, bro, before we get out of here?
Yeah, bro. Shout outs to the Gusto, big time.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man. We're going to do some big things together. You're gonna do some big things on your own. I look forward to that. My brand 953. I really believe in what it stands for. Shout outs to Jesus and Christ, and when they blended together and they became this amazing thing, and Buddha and all the beings that came before us that did amazing things. Shout outs to all of them, and shout outs to the people that's listening to this and watching this right now. If you're watching this right now, I want you to know that you have been put in this place and moment to listen to this for a real reason. Reach out to me, to Guti. We're gonna help you get to a higher level. There's no reason any human being can't reach the pinnacle. So thank you so much. And
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
yeah, for sure,
For
for sure.
supporting all that, man.
Thank you, Guti.
God bless.
God bless.
Peace.
One love.
All right.